Hey, what's happening, guys?
Right, so what's happening?
Right.
Welcome back to the Craic, boys. We're here with everybody during quarantine. So we're just doing a wee quick update. We're working it out how this Zoom thing is going to work. We might continue to do it, we might not. So how is everyone?
Shake. Well, up and down, up and down. To be honest, it's like you have your good days and your bad days. Your good days are usually involving like not stuck in your room, not watching TV, actually getting a shower, stuff like that. There.
You like it. Right, so you're up and down. You're on and off now. Do you think that's down to like being stuck in the house kind of thing, or being in Derry? Do you think like it's like the city thing, or what do you
Yeah, it already felt like a lockdown. It's a combination of things. It's not knowing how to like do a proper outlet for yourself. Like I wasn't expecting to be this exposed in myself this soon, because I was starting to get back on my feet with my mental health and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and I spent time at work where I wasn't thinking about myself, or wasn't, you know what I mean?
You had distractions.
Yeah. And then I was little by little like enjoying my only time by myself and stuff, and getting to know myself. And then boom, introspectives every day. This is why you're ugly. This is why you smell. You know what I mean? This is why you're untalented. Kind of mood, and it's just trying to like combat against that there with motivation, because like the motivation now is like the only thing you have apart from comfort of family and friends, and some people don't even have that. So
that's true.
You can only wonder what other people are struggling through. So that again, that thought that other people, as my mom would say, there's always somebody worse off. So you kind of just pick yourself up, wash your desk down, see if you can do a wee drawing or like make a wee video, and
something they like tied you. We're just, you know, because like you obviously have to take it day by day, because let's be honest, nobody really has a structure. Do you know what I mean? You can try and structure your days as much as possible, but when there's a whole lot of extracurricular activities, it's just you have to just take it day by day.
No. Like the only thing, like, see, for like a week at the start, I was just watching films. It was like 3 or 4 films a day. I was just like glued, like out there. I was like,
this is the best thing ever. Same shit, up and down, but I've noticed more down days than up, because it's just easier to fall into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking not having the routine and not being able to wake up early and go to work and do that shit.
Having the routine
at the time, you fucking, like, I hated waking up at 8, 9 o'clock to go to work. But now you're like, please, someone tell me to wake up early to do something.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's like growing up a wee bit. I don't know how. I think it's because everybody's kind of like being overexposed to themselves, and they're kind of working through their shit where they're kind of like pushing it off for a while. I don't personally
definitely.
For me, that's what's happening. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I've aged like 5 years in 7 weeks. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of time to reflect on a lot of things. So I don't know.
I'd definitely be the same. I mean, like, for whoever doesn't know, like, I'm not in Derry. Like, I moved up to Manada, up in Malhead, which is like rural Ireland, very, very, very top Ireland. And so I'm so grateful to be able to come up here, because like I have a lot of freedom to do so many things that I wouldn't be able to do like in Derry. I'm really happy that I came up here, and I'm actually really enjoying my time, and it's probably the most active I've been in fucking years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm in Derry, it's like no exercise whatsoever. The only exercise is lifting a fucking drink to the mouth, and then you know what I mean? But definitely. I mean, like, I've learned more about myself being up here, and just like, because like you said, Dave and Tom, it's like it's easy to fall into those down days when it's like you have to, like, you have no choice. Like, all your problems are just like in your peripherals right here, just sitting looking at you, like. But again, it's like I've replaced my routines with like, do you know what I mean? You just find different things to do. Like I'm fucking going cycles. I haven't cycled in years. Like I'm fucking going out in my kayak. Like I'm gonna be going fishing and like fucking doing all this shit that I would never be able to do in Derry.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a good story to tell you about when I went on a walk. You want to hear?
Go ahead.
So I went up this walk up the back roads, and it was just like a mountain, constantly going up and up and up. And then I just started to look over everything. So then I found this sweet wee rock, and I just sat there, and I looked beside me, and obviously somebody left, like probably Waynes were drinking a carryout and leaving it there. So I found their carryout, just this bag of like 6 cans, and the sun was setting down and all. So I just sat there, drank the cans, watched the sun go down.
Steven so scary. That's not a beautiful tale. That's robbery.
I thought you were going to say a dog came over to you or something. You're like, I was sitting on this wee rock
There
and
was like
turned around.
cans sitting in a bush. So like, and like they probably, who knows how long they've been there. Mine now, fuck them. Sun, it was perfect.
That was
perfect.
yeah.
I find
I
a
thought-
blue bag clattered and pus.
I drank it. Mother Nature provides. That's all I say.
I feel like that's kind of nice though as well, because like fucking you were just at a walk and like, just I know myself. It's like fucking like I miss going out for like pints with ollies. So maybe that was Mother Nature being all, you know what? Take a sweet pint.
Big care package.
How's your resident vegan getting on?
Me?
Hello?
Oh, resin
Oh,
vegan.
lad!
Me? What? Yeah. Me? Aye, sorry. Aye, sweet thing. Has there been ups and downs, or has it just been a constant, like, just plateau? I've been alright. Like, I started that Instagram when lockdown kicked off, actually. I started that redesign Instagram.
That's true.
That feels like fucking ages ago now, don't it?
That actually is.
Yeah,
First
it
tonight.
feels like fucking ages.
Oh,
But
you're not making it in, you're making our Instagram now. Christ, I'm really about
Just to feel something.
for nothing at this point. Give me that dopamine. I've been trying to do like the designs and stuff, but then it's like trying to get the motivation when you wake up like fucking 5.
yeah,
And like you're like, yeah, there's no point. And then I just go play Red Dead or something out there, and then I'm sleep at about 7.
but
I've been fixing it. I'm fixing it. I woke up at 10 today.
you've been like, I know you've been like really sort of strict with yourself with the lockdown, whereas other people have like.
If everyone was like me, this coronavirus would be gone. Right, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Which is true, but
I was maybe a bit extreme.
well, you know what I mean? How extreme can you go to like protect you and your family?
Very
You know what I mean?
honest, I was kind of like, how many times have I left the house since it's locked in?
Not that many. From what I know.
Once, twice.
Have you been going out to the garden?
Oh, of course, but I to the garden.
No, that's alright.
You go get angry
You know what I mean?
crows. Get off my garden, carrying coronavirus in here. That's a meal cup rice. Get out of here. He's not. I know. I got pure paranoia, but I was like, right, okay, the virus is outside my door.
Have you been going on walks or anything?
I went on a walk like 2 weeks ago. I'm due another one. I might go on after this.
I'm due on one.
Due on one.
2 weeks at a time. I'm due on one.
Tell you that, I'm putting down.
I'm trying to get up the wall to go out walks and stuff, but like, see with my weight as well, I want to get it down before like light gentle walks turn into fucking exercise, and I hate that because it makes me feel like all self-conscious and all. So it's like,
Okay.
I don't know. That's one thing I've been working on as well, is just trying my best to eat better and like skincare and stuff like that there. You know what I mean? Just to kind of motivate you to go.
I've been like proper taking care of me, like skin and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I've been like I've been getting loads of sun cream. I've been like just looking after myself more than I probably would if I'm like waking up half an hour before a shift. I'm like, hey gosh, and I just fuck water to my face and then go on like. So,
I definitely haven't been doing that. I look like a crackhead. Like,
that mustache is going crazy.
would you fucking talk about a mustache ever again? You know what?
Well, talking about all this anyway, and like we've all been in the house and we've fucking whatever. It's like how's everybody with like their family, like, or whoever they're living with or whatever.
Dead on. I mean, like it's a bit of a nightmare for my dad working, because he works from home, so he has to take like phone calls and shit and like he's like
Right.
the
No
room below
peace,
me,
no peace.
no peace. It's really funny because like me and my brother, we were back to like whenever we were like Wayne's being like messing about in the house and all that, acting like bad man. And then my dad comes up and be like, I'm on the fucking phone, and we're all run away again. Yeah, like it's always just laughs. Like we kind of, I don't know, it's been sweet to get off. Like I had like maybe 2 phone nights, but it only lasted about a day.
Well, happy days. Dave, how are you getting on? Because I know you're in a relationship.
Stinky.
So how have you worked that out? Like,
It was kind of already normal for me because like a girlfriend loved Liverpool like at the start of the year. So we were, like,
so you're used to like long periods.
It's just normal to me now, which is not bad. But at the same time, it's like it's hard to feel like somebody's actually there, which is kind of painful. You know what I mean? I don't know, especially because they're like so close. She only lives like 2 streets away from me, so knowing they're like just there at hand, and it's like
spotting distance.
But that's the most frustrating part. But the only thing you can do is kind of, I don't know, try and concentrate on yourself a wee bit, and then kind of concentrate on the relationship at the same time, because like you always come before a relationship, and you need to be your best for that other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
okay.
I don't know. You just keep checking up on everybody. And
do you think that is like a takeaway of what's going on, or was that something that you always just thought or whatever?
No, I'm just a pure simp, like, so.
Oh my god!
No, like
I have the power to mute you.
the S
word.
No, like I don't know. I think it's like a make or break kind of thing with most people now, but because I was used to it, and I went through like the throes of long distance relationships, even though they were that long distance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people won't understand how to, like, I don't know, communicate differently and adapt that way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, because a lot of people would be used to going out, like, ditch drinking flat out, and that's what they did. That's fair enough. But then they need to learn to sit in the house. Maybe they're both not introverted and they like being out all the time and doing things. And now that it's all played back, there's probably a lot of frustration on both parts. But I don't know, people just need to try their best to kind of adapt. You know what I mean? Even though it is hard.
The thing is, it's like, I think it boils down to the point of, and this goes for friendships and like your family relationship. Like, it applies to anything essentially. It's like you don't really know like when your situation is going to change. Yeah.
That's one of the fucking worst
ever.
parts.
Do you know what I mean? You never know when a situation is going to change. So I think you just have to you have to make yourself sort of adaptable for the betterment of not just yourself, but for like the people around you as well, like your family and your friends and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? That's like, say I was like super extroverted, and it's like, do you know what I mean? I loved going to the auditions, and then it came to this here, and I was like, well, I'm not really arsed to chat them on a fucking video call.
I get exactly what you're saying, because like my situation's kind of like shit, because like my dad's self-employed and my mom's like she has back problems, so she's on disability. And so my dad hasn't been working. My mom couldn't work beforehand anyway. So, and then me being furloughed, it's like they don't want money pumped into the house, but that's all I'm putting it on. You know what I mean? And then I'm already like struggling with really bad anxiety beforehand, and just being plunged into this so hard, so fast. You struggle, you know what I mean? And it's just like getting back up to your feet and that aspect, and that's where you check on everybody else every day, as well as yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because like all my dad's doing is trying to find stuff to do about the house, and then watching videos of Trump. You know what I mean?
Sorry. That is literally my father. He's like
That's my dad,
finding
too.
anything they do, and then at night he's like sitting
Just-
on Instagram replying. They like posts other Trump's Instagrams, and I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? I'm like, you're replying to idiots. Like, stop it.
My dad comes up to me in the kitchen and he's like, you see what that kid Trump said? And I'm like, what? No, and he's just like, he spends like an hour trying to pull up the video. It's just been like...
It's like me and my dad are becoming like quiz masters here. Every day,
Yeah.
we're just pumping knowledge in their heads every day, just watching all these shite documentaries and
It's like general
remember-
knowledge things.
and then watching all Jesus.
Tom, can you hold your phone? For fuck's
Tom's
sake.
actually on the Titanic right now.
Jesus, fuck. every day we're like watching Tipping Point and the Chase, the same like from 4 to 6. Every question we're just all
You finesse that.
just all.
It's because it's all reruns.
I know.
Please watch recordings. I'm sorry, boys. I'm in Tom's iPhone here. Oh, fuck. I catch it. Oh, fuck, it's away from me. Oh, Jesus, boys, get that back.
Oh,
I know.
music.
So what are like constant shows is on the background for you? Because like, see when I go downstairs, my dad hops from Infowars to like Al Jazeera,
Oh,
and then they like
Jazeera.
CNN.
Al Jazeera is.
No, I know, but he goes to like every single news channel and then like try and takes away the truth from everything, and he's become like this conspiracy theorist. So funny.
Tell him to get the tinfoil hats off it.
We're on my
I don't know. I've been like not really keeping up with the news. And not really a lot of stuff. I mean, like you know, like I meant to go off social media for a week, but I went off it for 2 weeks really, and I didn't. Like I seen nothing, and I was like, "This is the most at peace ever." I was like, "I don't want to hear it."
Don't want to end up with
I deactivated Twitter, but
fucking Twitter's insane. Instagram's nuts. Like, I mean,
back on like.
but my main point is, it's like what I've been doing is like I've been watching like cooking things. I've been watching like more YouTube, and it's like, see when you don't have your phone when you're like trying to watch something.
Yeah.
Like when you don't have social media, like when you don't have like Instagram to go on to or Twitter or fucking whatever to go on to, it's like I don't know, you take in things like better. Do you know what I mean? Because you're solely focused on it. Like I've watched loads and loads and loads of films that I was meaning to watch for the past year, but I was just like too much of a lazy cunt to fucking watch them. So like, do you know what I mean?
Well,
I've got through, like,
how
so
are you doing that with your Tinder subscription?
much.
Yes.
What is it? Tinder Gold, is it?
I don't know.
I don't have that.
I'm not going to say no names, but
no shame, like.
there's a disgusting amount of people that I know that have Tinder Gold.
I mean,
a disgusting amount.
Some people are just looking for love. Is that a major thing, like?
Hey, some people get lonely.
What does love cost you? $5.99 a month.
More than that,
Oh
that's
my
14.
God,
It's what?
14 quid a month.
Dear's fuck.
well,
I
somebody
bought
really.
it when I was drunk one night. Like
No sweat.
I did.
No sweat.
I promise you that I did buy it
Keep
sober then.
Keep talking.
Back it up. I bought it when I was drunk, and then I was like, oh god, because I
Go
looked at
prove it.
my
Show us your
people
Tinder.
like me. I don't have it now, but because they give you a passport and free. I jetting off to LA. I be jetting off to LA. Yeah, yes, it's happening. You'll never see me.
What's it like on Tinder these days? Like way quarantine.
Oh, shite.
It's-
You can't meet up with them.
I mean, like I
go on a date. It's
was
just
on
like
it, right? And there's loads of girls who are like just putting like they're making like the quarantine like the sole thing in their like bio, and I'm like, fuck
What?
off.
22 quarantine. Everybody is.
But Jesus, enough about Tinder anyway. Dave, you mentioned that you're furloughed, as
Aye.
am I, and David, Thomas essentially, but we'll not go into that.
Never done.
Never had a job in his life.
This is
But
fucking-
So-
what do you use? What's like your take on the scheme itself? Because I know it's been extended to October there. So
It's good and bad. Like the fact that I'm only earning 80% of my average. It's kind of shite. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
reason why everybody else can't have the 100%.
Is that
So-
weekly as well?
It's weekly. Because I
That's
busted
weekly.
my hours at the start, I'm getting £183 a week. But then 100 of that there is just going straight under the house. And then I'm
Okay.
also trying to save, like I was expecting to save to go to uni in September again. And so now I can only like save 50 a week. And
Yeah.
then I have all our expenses. I have to pay 50 quid a week. You know what I mean?
Just general bills, man. It's like I'm the
Uh,
same. You know what I mean? It's like because I'm like up on my man and dad's house. It's like, and like I'm up here with like my brother, his wife, like my niece and nephew, my man and dad. So there's like loads is here. So it's like we all just sort of like pitch in. Do you know what I mean? But even at
part
even
of the
at
crew,
that,
part of the
it's
ship, like
nothing. Aye, but even at it, it's nothing. It's like I'm putting away 100 quid a week for the past like what 6 weeks or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
like I have a couple of actor mates that would do that. They would have like responsibilities. They would do 3 shows for like a week or 2, and then they would have to work even longer then. But that average doesn't kind of cut it down. You know what I mean?
It doesn't balance out. I mean, like for example, my brother who's down with me now, he works in the music industry. He tours with a guy called Frank Turner. Kind of big, like they fucking tour the world essentially.
Yeah.
And it's like he only today got to apply for like his money, but it's like because like the money that he's getting now, because now he would have been coming on the festival season, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to earn anything
I don't know.
close to even remotely close to what he would.
My dad,
There's earnings as well.
like festival season, like again, that's the burst, like and then the dry run.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Uh,
But at the same time, like my dad only got a grant done today, for like he's self-employed, he's driving a truck or something.
There's the old mother.
Yeehaw! Shout out!
The man's all,
Your dinner's ready.
Is Daddy made a mistake? It's ready.
Daddy, this is
Jesus.
Boo!
Jesus.
Bye!
Yeah, there.
So I like people that are self-employed, again, like your brother and my dad. It's a bloody nightmare, and considering like we don't get that much help anyway, it's desperate for the lower class. They can't really float it,
Yeah.
and they can't work from home. And if I didn't have the furlough thing, which is not that great, it's still better than nothing, and we're still just scraping by. But thank God, like.
Yeah. I'm getting it, but like, thank God I don't have to actually. Like, it seems so cheeky me saying it, but like, I don't actually have to pay anything to the house, like, but it just sits there. I don't get a white lot of money, but it's just like, it's kind of working as a saving program for me now. I'm just waiting for them just to sack me or something, because like, I'm just a waste of money anyway.
Jesus, I'm grateful for it as well. Like I said, it's been putting away loads of money, like, and I just kind of have to sort myself out and all. But it's definitely made me think. Right, happy days when I do go back to work. It's like I gotta get that bread. Hey, like, you know,
I'm looking forward to actually making money again. Doing something.
Yeah, I'm sure the economy is looking forward to making money again too.
Fuck 'em.
What are you doing to chill out? Like, you just listening to music or what?
Drinking cans, listening to music, playing a lot of Xbox,
Yeah.
doing graphics, and that's it.
more or less the same with me, except with not that I'm not doing graphics, but I'm just like going out and I'm being like super active, and I'm like Bear Grylls surviving in the wild. Like.
Yeah. See, like, I was drinking way too much at the start. Like, it was too easy to fall on it. It was like a week or two of like casual drinking every day, and I was like, holy shit.
I'm still doing that to you, man.
I say I've always been doing that though.
Like, I used to love just fucking sitting and listening to tunes and drinking cans and like getting wrecked. But like I've done that just too much now and ruined it for myself.
This is a real tragedy coming out of coronavirus. Tom doesn't like drinking cans anymore.
I don't know, like the sort of the last point that I have written down what I want to chat about, and I think this sort of goes pretty well, is just like, does anybody have any new outlooks on life and what they want to do and who they are as a person or anything like that?
I need to get out of this house. That's all I need.
This fucking house. That's
Aye, we need to get
Get out of this fucking house.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be like, there we go, Tom.
Fuck.
Oh. Shit!
What is it? Oh, outlooks. What were you saying?
I think my outlooks have changed definitely about like what I want to do with the Craic boys, like just future projects and stuff like that. It's also about like just being active. When you're active and like you're exercising and you're going out and you're doing things, like the sense of accomplishment is so it's just you can't compare it to anything else. Like
Nice one, huh?
It's good. I mean, at least that's something positive to come from it.
and also just appreciate make friends more and like being close to people and like just interaction in general, like how we take it for granted and it can be taken away so easily. All shit like that. Just
No, all them people at the dry January must be fucking ripping now. Aren't you? For fuck's sake.
One thing like I did take away from it was my life wasn't exactly that different before lockdown. Like honestly, like apart from going to work and seeing my girlfriend, I wasn't really, you know what I mean. We would meet up like every 3 weeks. They do this 4 weeks. They do like a podcast or whatever, and then I would just burn my time editing. And I was like, right, I really need to get me shit sorted. And it was like one of them ones. It was like my first big breakdown of the whole quarantine thing. Was like, shit, this is my life already.
yeah.
So it felt like I was realizing I've had cabin fever for so long, and I've just been distracting myself from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's one of the things. It's like as soon as like lockdown eases and stuff, and then I kind of regain my confidence and stuff. It's like I'll just be investing in any social thing I can do.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I mean?
like using your free time.
This boy going crazy after this.
Going to Pop Black.
Going down. I don't exist anymore.
Ooh. What?
Go down the Coca-Cola slide. That's what I'm ready to do. It's the first thing I'm doing. Going down the Coca-Cola slide.
It's gone. That's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Coca-Cola.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's gone. Yeah, it's been gone ages.
Thing
It's a
like-
straight drop. What course it was going?
Aye, knee breaker.
Tom, have you taken anything away with this time? Because like I mean, me and you lived together and we were fucking.
Bro jobs everywhere.
Hate each other.
All day long. Hey. I haven't really been doing much, to be honest. I don't know what I haven't really let myself think about what I'm going to take away from this, to be honest. I don't know if there is anything to take away from this. I just know I don't want to do it again.
Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
first
have to be a whole time of like, this is me, this is what I'm about. I need to find myself.
Man,
I was trying to do that at the start. I was trying to figure out who I am and what I like. Everyone's all getting into creative projects and stuff like that, which is fair enough. And I was like, oh, am I a creative person? Do I have to do these things and make this shit? And I was like, oh, but I'm not doing anything else. But you know, you do that kind of. I just seem to do those kind of stuff whenever, like, it's not like I'll wake up one day and something will be in my head and I'll just go do it. It's not like I have to sit down now and fucking
Constantly grind it
try
out there.
pump. Even though I did set up a studio in my bedroom, which is fucking sweet.
Yeah, a big drummer in the house.
Another drummer boy.
And now I have people asking me to record drums and send it to them for the tracks. So
I mean, it was me just.
Oh my
I
god.
hey,
Boy.
I've got 2 other people, and there's like a competition on in 9 days, like an online band thing. So
Oh, is that the what was it? The music capital? one?
So I said they admit. I was like, what could we make in 9 days? And he's sweet at like mixing and online programming drums and instruments and all. So it was all just record as much drums as you can, send it to me. And I have shit here to do. And we'll 9 days we'll pump out a song. So working on that.
Nice one, hey?
That's sweet.
Sweet lad.
I've been entering a few competitions and losing them, but they basic that. Just do it, Tom.
Hey, who's excited
Be
for
like
Guapo?
just.
I'm not excited for Guapo.
Guapo
I don't
tomorrow.
really care that much.
Oh, they're clapping.
Shout out to them. Oh, I'm curious.
Oh, there's a boy across the street from me who plays a bagpipes. Fucking
Yeah.
What, really?
Bagpipes is
That's
interesting.
mad. That's insanity.
Clapping them bags, hey?
Right, well,
Bag. Jeez.
since I need to go clapping, Sam needs to go eat a stunner. Should we do the
Big steak
outro?
dinner. Alright, so I think one thing that we should all take away from this is just how much we love each other.
Nah.
No, I think the thing is, it's like, do you know what I mean? Even when we put this video out, I know somebody out there is gonna be like, happy days. This is like, I feel like I'm just sitting with them chatting shit, like even mates of ours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Even if it's just them that watches it, I'm happy days.
That's it.
exactly. So I guess, touch wood, will never happen again, so we can go back to it and just like see
Hopefully not.
what we were thinking and stuff like that. So it's a nice thing as well, just for us. Like,
Yeah.
there's people trying to figure out who they are, and people are trying different things and all, and I'm all for that. People trying different things and doing things that they never would have done before. It's just like, in regards to like people being creative and all, it's like, keep that up. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're doing it just because it's a quarantine and then after it's like, just go back to your life, try not and do that. Like, try and keep up what you're doing. Like, do you know what I mean? If you're being creative and it's something that you enjoy doing, just keep at it, keep doing it. And the more graft you put on, the more you get back from it.
Listen, one thing I have to say about it is, if you're lazy, go watch our 2 last podcasts with Oliver Grant and Justin.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all you have to do. See the creative thing. Slack that. Watch our creative stuff instead. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Just watch your stuff.
Right, so that was, I don't know, episode 1 of the Quarantine Tips movie.
Yeah.
Might be an episode
Just
2. who
sidecast
knows,
as well.
whatever.
Aye, whatever. There's no structure anymore.
Whatever, man.
Right.
Aye, so thanks for watching Quarantine Tapes episode 1. Bye.
Bye. See you later. Bye. Bye.